I want to do a stop me win with him. So stop me win. Okay. You hear a better player than Victor Wembanyama.
This is gonna be a silent ass segment, dog. Because I'm telling you right now, bro. I mean, I'm willing. I don't know if there's anyone. I'm just gonna be honest. I have never in my life. None of us have. I'm not breaking any news. Mm-hmm. I'll speak for all of us. None of us have seen this. This size, this agility, this speed, the handles. He blocks shots. He can shoot. The only knock, it's not even a knock now. The only question I had about him was the dog.
Yeah.
And I saw it.
Well, look, I'm willing to question, is he a winner at this point?
I mean,
in his career so far, because France was getting their butt kicked going into the Olympics.
Yeah.
They got bailed out. Japan, a lucky call at the end of the game. Rui getting ejected when he was frying them up. They got lucky, Travis.
Yeah.
So that
was overtime, right? Was that an overtime game?
Yeah, it went into overtime because they called that foul.
That's right.
On the 3-point shot, which I don't, maybe. It's grade school foul. I don't know. I don't know if you call that in a JV game. But,
right.
It is what it is. But, all right, let's get into this, man.
Right, let's do it.
For all players that are current, obviously, it's where they are at right now. For former players, it's peak. First guy on the list, Chet Holmgren.
I'm going Wembanyama, but Chet at least is a good comp, Ante. Mm-hmm. He can do all the same things that Wemby can do. I just don't think as explosive. I think the difference between those two, A, is durability. Chet's had some issues, right? Yep. But B, it just seems like Wemby, with all the freakish stuff he has, he's still explosive. Mm-hmm. Where Chet is just freakishly big and has that skill set. I don't see the same explosion that Wemby does.
Yeah.
So I'm going Wemby.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a fair comp.
It's fair. It's obvious. All right.
It's a fair comp.
What about his French teammate, Rudy Gobert?
Come on, dog. You gonna are you trying to have me cuss? You want me to cuss? I'm not trying to cuss.
Pepe Le Pew.
Come on, man. Get that bleep out of this bleep.
All right.
Bleep.
What about the guy here in Boston, Kristaps Porzingis?
Did you say Pepe Le Pew?
Pepe Le Pew.
Another comp, but same as I said about Chet. He's just not explosive enough. Mm-hmm. And there's durability issues.
Yeah.
But a good comp. But Wemby.
Yep.
Easy.
Okay. Remember, peak for guys who are former players.
Yeah, I got it.
Chris Bosh.
Oh. I mean, man, I got to go Wemby.
Woo.
You know why?
Okay, why?
The size. Bosh is a 7-footer. I'm rounding up. Yeah. I know some people say 6'10" or whatever. He's 7 foot tall. Mm-hmm. The Chris Bosh I watched in Toronto was my favorite. I get the heat and he's a champ and all that. Mm-hmm. I like Toronto Chris Bosh. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved watching him play. Double machine, easy work. I mean, he could do everything. He could shoot, post moves galore. He would put you in a blender.
Yeah. Up
and unders. Jump hooks both hands, 15-footer, forget about it, water. He could shoot the three, play defense. He had dog. Mm-hmm. He had everything.
Yeah.
That's a peak I'm going off of.
Right.
I liked Toronto Bosh.
With the dreads.
Yes.
Yes.
But again, peak Bosh on Wemby. Wemby is putting him in an and one mixtape segment. I'm sorry. Okay. If it's in the post, he can body him because he's taller. If it's out on the perimeter, he can hit him with that Chris Bosh ain't had that ying. Chris Bosh, he could stretch. He could shoot.
Hey, he could put the ball on the floor.
Not like Wemby.
He could put the ball on the floor.
Not like Wemby.
All right,
Not like Wemby.
All right, I'm tired of the Chris Bosh disrespect, all right? Tony Parker, another Frenchman.
I mean, bro, he's an old-timer, bro. I'm taking Wemby, bro. I don't think you can name anyone.
We're going to find it. We're going to find it.
I don't think so.
Pau Gasol.
I love Pau. I love him. I'm taking Wemby. What's Gasol going to do defending him? Nothing.
Hey, Pau Gasol, extremely savvy player. And we saw what he does on the Olympic stage as well. You didn't want to see Pau Gasol when he's wearing España on the front of his jersey.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Wemby's bringing the ball up the court. You want Gasol out there checking him? No.
Okay, but you want Wemby guarding Gasol in the post? No.
But I got a better chance of that than him picking him up out there on the perimeter.
Okay, you're rocking with that. That's your take. That's not mine. Anthony,
You take Gasol?
I would definitely take.
Would
Gasol.
you take Prime Bosh?
For right now? Because obviously not projecting. This is not projecting. This is the Victor Wembanyama I see today.
Right. Yes.
I'm taking Pau Gasol, and I'm taking Chris Bosh as well.
And you would take Bosh. Okay.
But all right. Anthony Davis. Yeah, I knew I was gonna find a guy that was gonna make you think real hard. Anthony Davis.
You found a guy because Anthony Davis at his core is really a defensive player.
Yes,
who worked on his offense.
Right.
Ironically, I think we're watching peak Anthony Davis now. Is that fair for me to say?
Low key,
right? Because like in New Orleans, he was still learning the offensive capabilities.
Yeah.
And certain nights he'd give it to you, but like consistent wise,
he was still raw in New Orleans for sure.
In LA, he did have some injury issues, but it seemingly seems to me like he's kind of overcome that in the past few seasons. He's been pretty healthy.
Yeah, he's been super
nicked
healthy
up here and there, but not like he's not missing significant time like he was.
100%.
I kind of think we're looking at peak Anthony Davis now.
Yeah.
And, I'd have to go back and look at the numbers of those two matched up.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet Anthony Davis was probably giving Wemby work.
Yeah.
And not that Wemby wasn't getting his, but I would think Anthony Davis is a problem. I would think Wemby looks at Brow and says, damn, this is going to be a long night,
Right.
I guess you did find a guy. You did find a guy.
That's the guy?
Yeah. Is that it? Is that all the people you're naming?
No, I have a couple more just in case.
Guy. Okay. That is a guy. I didn't think you'd find one. That's one.
All right. Then obviously King James.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Bron always.
All right. And then Wayne Durant.
I'm taking Durant, but I like Kevin Durant, the defender. Mm-hmm. I don't think he can do anything with this kid, bro. I don't. At least Bron, I feel like, can body him.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant can't body Wemby. Kevin Durant can't stay in front of Wemby. I'm telling you, I don't think you're giving enough. What I notice about you, you're not giving Wemby them damn handles, bro. He got that thing on a yo-yo, dog.
He is, but
he's a problem.
I told you, I was watching second half of that game against Japan, and he shot like they were in a match, and he's 7 foot. Bro, why are you shooting threes from 35 feet?
Right.
He did it like 3 times, and he hit like the 4th one.
That's why he thinks he can hit
and got all hype and everything. I think that's the picture we have showing on the screen right there. Is him getting hype after hitting that three.
Yeah,
but it's just like, bro,
go.
He's still a young guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he thinks young. Like we know what he can do.
Right.
But he still thinks like a young guy, and it's like, bro, you're 7 foot. Go dunk on somebody.
Right.
Like you literally had the Jordan outstretched arm picture, Space Jam. The other night in your first Olympic game, go do that.
Fact. I can't not take Kevin Durant, but I just have concerns.
I'm with you with that.
I have concerns.
And then the last guy, and then I'll tell you the stats that I found between AD and Wemby.
I'm willing to bet AD gave him work. Who's the last guy?
The last guy is Tim Duncan. Yeah, I know who you're taking.
I'm taking Tim Duncan.
Yeah. You're the greatest power forward of all time.
Yeah, I'm taking Tim Duncan. But again, it's just that damn perimeter, dog. Like, I'm having a problem seeing my all-time greats who didn't play in this era. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
I'm having a hard time seeing them extend their great defensive games out to try and stop this clown out on the perimeter who's got the handles. Mm-hmm. Now, he's not taking advantage of those gifts all the time, as you've laid out. But if he decides, I'm going to get Tim Duncan out here because I don't think he could stay in front of me, I think Tim Duncan's cooked.
Yeah.
I really do. But, I'm taking Tim Duncan.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you the Wemby stats. So these are the 2 matchups that Anthony Davis and Wemby have had against each other, right? I'm going to just give you the averages because they kind of played really similarly against each other. So Wemby averaged 28 and a half, 11 and a half rebounds.
Oh, my God.
And 5.5 blocks against AD. AD averaged 32 and a half points, 11 and a half rebounds, and 2.5 steals against Wemby in the 2 games.
Bro, so AD did better, but Wemby gave him work.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog. We're going to have a different conversation about this kid shortly. I don't think it's going to take long. Yeah. He's got to start winning, and that's on the Spurs.
Wemby did shoot 48% from the field, and AD shot 62%. So
he was taking him down
low. He
was
was just getting efficient baskets.
Body.
Yeah. Wemby was 4 for 5 and 3 for 8. You shot, what is the percentages? 53% from 3 in the matchup. And then, AD, he only shot 4 threes.
Yeah, he didn't.
2 for 4.
He was taking him in the paint, which is smart.
Yeah.
Here's my concern, though. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to word this without sounding disrespectful, but so I'm just gonna be. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yep.
All these big guys have foot issues or like injury, lower body issues as they age. All of them. I wonder with Wemby's build and with Wemby's skill set, because he's not just living in the paint. Yeah, this is not Yao Ming we're talking about. This is a guy that can take you anywhere on the court and give you problems. I wonder, like, durability and duration of his career. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Ante.
Yeah.
If this dude plays a long time and is injury free or minimal injuries. Bro, we may be watching history. Like, this guy.
Okay, hold on. Because I asked this a question in the content center earlier. I want to ask, are we watching a potential GOAT right now?
Yes. I'm willing to say that. Listen to my concern. It wasn't basketball related. It was health.
Right.
Ante, if he stays healthy, because he's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Bro, who can do this? We've never seen. This is Shohei Ohtani in baseball, and people say, "Well, Babe Ruth." No, stop.